When you think of Penticton, you probably reminisce about a city between two lakes, in the middle of wine country. Beautiful beaches, water sports, outdoor adventure, with world-class rock climbing and cycling. A true Four Seasons paradise. Plus renowned for being the host community for so many festivals and events. Yet you undoubtedly will also reminisce about its rich hockey history. From the 1955 World Champion Vees, the Okanagan Hockey School being the longest continuously running hockey school in the world, the BC Hockey Hall of Fame, and having one of this country's most storied junior hockey franchises. In this series, we will look at Penticton Vees past, present, and into the future, and go behind the scenes as the current BCHL champions fight to defend their title.
This one's for you, Penticton. The Vees are 2022 Fred Page Cup champions.
On the road, and in the locker room, what billet life is like, game day production and broadcast, the BCHL All-Star Game festivities, and of course, the playoffs. This and much, much more. Veesnation, making hockey history. Today, we look back at the regular 2022-2023 season.
Yeah, it was interesting, right? Because, traditionally our program and, always has probably the most turnover in the BC Hockey League as far as players moving on to the next level. I think we usually average probably, 5, 6, 7 returning players on a given year. And all of a sudden we found ourselves actually with 14 returning players from a championship team. And obviously, we made one trade within the whole season that moved one of those veterans out for. It was kind of a winger for a centerman, and it still brought a veteran player back, and so we were a very, veteran ladled hockey club, which meant that right from day one, especially having that many guys from a championship team, right in the preseason, right from our Peaches Cup, basically, you could see our guys running our systems. They knew what to expect. They knew how to win in this league. And, it was an interesting group. And you go back and you look at, you finish the season, winning 16 straight playoff games, and then you start this year winning 24 in a row.
It was a pretty cool experience. It was, not too many times in your career you're going to get to experience something like that. And I think, 24 games, that's almost half the season, right? We kind of just took it game by game, but it was pretty cool going into a game thinking, wow, we can make Penticton V history. We're on the road to make history, and we're really doing something unique and special that not too many teams have the opportunity to do.
And so, I think what a lot of things that get kind of lost in all the different, there's many different storylines throughout the year, but when you string that kind of, those kind of winning streaks or that kind of regular season together, for somebody that hasn't done it probably thinks it's, it's just skill and they just have better players. And yes, did we have outstanding players? No question, but I think the work ethic and the attitude and the commitment of our players is what stood out for me.
Everyone works hard here. I mean, that's just standard. I think when you put on that jersey, you just want to work hard and give everything you got for the team.
You could, finish first and you could have all kinds of different things that go on, but in the way that we did it, there was very few times that I walked in off the ice after practice and said, hey, we had a bad practice. Did we have a few, average practices? Yeah, maybe. But honestly, I don't know if we had a bad practice. And I think it goes back to right from the start, our leadership, our captain, our best players all worked extremely hard and had, bigger goals than just winning a hockey game, and I think, again, you get labeled different things, different teams get labeled different ways. And again, I'm very proud of our coaching staff and our organization, how we develop when players get here. And so I think if you asked each and every one of our players, which we did in their exit interviews, they all felt individually they got better. And I think it's a cornerstone of our program from September to May, continually getting better as individuals, obviously got better as a team. Everybody achieved their individual goals, and in the end, obviously, we achieved, what's the most important is a team goal of winning a championship.
Of course, we can't do it without the sponsors, and a lot of them are here today. You, the fans, are amazing. It's something that drives me to work hard every day. And of course, the players, the guys that I'm so proud of. Insane stat is it's only the 4th time in the BCHL history that 1, 2, 3 in scoring comes from one team, and we had that again this year.
Lang Vineyard's unsung hero is Jackson Nieuwendyk. The Sherwood Brand Solutions most improved player is number 44, Owen Simpson. The Murray GM Best Conditioned Athlete is goaltender Luca DePasquo. The Canadian Tire Robert Skinner Courage Award winner is number 4, Ryan Hopkins. Most inspirational award winner is number 20, Josh Nadeau. Cascades Casino Humanitarian Award winner is Hank the goalie, Hank Levy. The Grizzly Excavating Most Sportsmanlike Award winner is Spencer Smith. Penticton Home Hardware Building Center Academic Award winner is number 14, Beanie Richter. Chamberlain Property Group V's on V's most popular player, once again, is Spencer Smith. The Elliott Rowe Fan Favorite Award is Bradley and Josh Nadeau. Leading scorer is number 82, Bradley Nadeau. Best Defenseman Award goes to number 23, Frank Jurcevic. BC Hockey Hall of Fame Rookie of the Year is Idar Sunia. The Making Sense Bookkeeping MVP is number 82, Bradley Nadeau.
Instead of doing a banquet at the end of the year, kind of, closing the regular season with those awards, and you've got to, a lot of the fans, a couple thousand fans, stay after that final game and watch. And it's great to see, different individuals on the team, get their dues. But again, I think our guys understand that it's even an individual award can't be done on it, by that player himself. It's about all the players around them that give them that opportunity to achieve that. And again, I think that was the strength of our team. I think nobody got jealous of the the different accolades that maybe some guys got, or more, a little more hoopla on certain guys than others. And honestly, I think it was a genuine love for each other, a genuine respect for each other, and that's what put us in a situation that had such a great camaraderie within our team.
The Penticton fans, they're unbelievable. They're so loud. They help us on the ice. Just the energy they bring. It's like, yeah, every time we play home, it's definitely something that helps us.
I love this place. Best fans in the BCHL for sure. There's so much support we get. I mean, we obviously, sometimes we'll walk around town and just get recognized, and people yell, "Go Vees, go," in the Superstore or something like that. So I don't think you really get that anywhere else.
Oh, Penticton fans are unbelievable. It's awesome, we'll play a Wednesday night game and play in front of 3,000 fans. You don't get that in too many places. And it really means a lot to us as players, having that fan base and support through our highs and lows. It's really nice.
I just want to say thank you to everybody for coming out to the SOEC every single night and making it one of the toughest places to play in this league, and coming and supporting us on the road too.
I'd say thank you. My time here has been unbelievable. I hope you guys have not taken for granted what we've been able to do here. You look back to this year's team and last year's team, I think those two teams are record-setting teams that even this year's team could arguably be the best team that the league has ever seen. So I hope you guys have enjoyed your time watching us. I know Penticton will do a great job with recruiting new players for the future and to keep this legacy moving forward.